straighten the legs. Exhale, heels down. Take one more deep breath here. Again, let yourself feel where the posture is working today. And then let's come walking forward and find whatever prop you can use or are comfortable using. Perhaps just fingertips on the mat or even palms on the mat if you have the flexibility to keep a straight spine with palms on the floor. I'm going to use this a little while. And have your feet about 2 feet or 1.5 feet from the shoulders or from where you have hands and block on the mat. Or, again, as I was suggesting earlier, depending on how flexible you are, maybe you find a bed frame and work from there with arms straight forward. So, from here, roll back just a little bit, weight onto the heels, and lift the toes as best you can. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, again, come back, lifting toes. Exhale, come forward, shoulders overhand. And let's do that a third time. This time, rotate your feet just a little bit. Take your little pinky to the outside, and then roll inward. Take your big toes to the mat inside. And again, basically rolling back and forth on the sides of the ankles. Don't let it hurt. Anything I say that hurts, don't do it. We want to find a modification if that's the case. All right, coming back forward, shoulders over hands. Deep breath. Full exhale. And then inhale, lift your right leg up and straight back parallel to the mat. Inhaling fully on your exhale, rotate, taking your toes to your left. And then inhale, open the hip to the side, toes and knee facing the side of the room. Exhale, again, coming down, rotate inward. Much better with 2 blocks. And inhale, open up to the side. Coming back parallel, slowly lower the right leg. And inhale the left leg back parallel. Deep breath. On an exhale, rotate inward, toes to your right. Inhale, open up to the side, lift that hip, toes and knee facing the side of the room. And we rotate again. Exhale, come down, toes to your right. Inhale, lift, toes to the left. And coming back parallel, exhale, lower the feet. Staying here. Bring your feet closer together unless that hurts. And now move your hips to the right. See how far they can go. Keeping shoulders centered over hands. Inhale to center. And exhale, take the hips left. Again, go as far as is reasonable for you. Let's do it a second time. Inhale at center. Exhale, go right. Keeping shoulders at center. Inhale back. Exhale, hips left. And come back. All right. Set your prop aside and come back to hands and knees. Take your knees wide and the big toes together as you sit back now onto the heels in extended child posture, resting the forehead on the mat. There are other ways to do this posture, but it's an essential one. It's a good restorative posture. Always think of this as a place to go if you're out of breath or out of energy or have lost balance, to recenter. Another option is to have knees together and extended child and come back on the heels. Again, resting the forehead on the mat. And if it's difficult to get the head all the way down, you have a couple of options. One would be to find a prop, like a block, to rest the forehead. Or instead, you can come up and do what's called puppy posture. Lowering the shoulders, but keeping thighs straight up and down. And again, resting the head. Now those are versions, that was called puppy pose. That's a modification for extended child. The standard extended child, the knees stay together and the forehead is on the mat with the hands behind you, palms towards the ceiling. So those are all options for an extended child restorative pose. Let's come forward now onto the belt. I'll turn around facing. And bring your palms up beside the hips. We're going to do the locust posture, Shalabhasana, lifting shoulders, lifting thighs. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, down. Breathe in. Remember what yoga locks, the bandhas. Draw the navel in, tighten the muscles of the glutes. One more full breath here. Inhaling now. Exhale, come all the way down. So, now take your left forearm to the front of the mat, parallel to the front of the mat. And press down to lift the chest a bit, bending the right knee. Reach back with the right hand and find that foot and draw it in closely. If this is a challenge for you, maybe you have some kind of a strap or a tie or a belt that you can use to wrap around the ankle to bring it in more closely towards the glute. Let's do one more full breath on this side. And exhale to release. Now bringing the right forearm forward. And then the left knee. Reach back. Grab that foot or ankle. Draw it forward towards the glute. How far forward is not important. Certainly you don't want to hurt the knees. Just find a good stretch for you. One more breath. And release. Let's again come to extended child. Hands under shoulders, sit back on the heels, resting the forehead. 2 full breaths here. And then again, come forward and down on belly on the mat. So you have a choice here. Shalabhasana, locust posture, the one we started with. Or if you're comfortable with upward bow, or comfort with bow posture, upward bow is different, bend both knees. Reach the hands back, grasp both ankles. In any case, lift up, inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Full exhale. Squeeze those lungs out, empty those lungs. Inhale, lift. Come higher if you can. Lift those knees. And on exhale, let's come down. Hands under shoulders. And let's come around to a standing position at the front of the mat. Asana, our mountain posture. Feet hip width apart, or if you're comfortable, feet together. Take your shoulders back and palms forward. Think of breath. Inhale, arms up, palms to the ceiling. Exhale, dive forward. Come to a forward fold. Slowly come all the way down. Drop the head fully. Palms to the mat if you can get there. And the knees slightly, if that helps. Inhale, come to a half forward fold. Straighten the spine, look forward. On your exhale, come back down, taking your right leg back for lunge. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale fully. Bring your chest forward. Back knee is straight. Exhale, one. Lift up out of the hips, that is, lift forward with the chest. Exhale, one. All right, that's two. You could do exhale one forever, couldn't it? And one more full breath here. And now as you exhale, take your left leg back, come to plank. Inhaling fully, we're coming down, knees, chest, and chin. And then inhale, come to your baby cobra. Let's stay here for 3 breaths. Exhale, one. Deep breath. Complete exhale, squeeze those lungs. One more full breath here. And now as you exhale, lift the hips up, take them back. Toes go under, lift the hips now entirely for downward facing dog. Inhale now, right leg into the air. And on your exhale, bend the knee and rotate open to the side. 3 breaths here. Exhale, one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let that left heel come down. One more full breath. And now inhale that leg straight again. Exhale, right foot forward for your lunge. Ankle underneath. Draw that ankle forward if you need to. Inhaling here, exhale, left foot forward, forward fold. And inhale to rise back to standing. Head and arms stay down. Once you're all the way up, bring the arms overhead. And let's stop for a moment. Palm center, Anjali Mudra. Feel breath. Feel the feet. And feel whatever else the body's saying. If you have tension somewhere, maybe in the hips, maybe in the shoulders, try and be conscious of that as you practice. Honor the need for slow movement as you express and extend. Resting arms now. Again, feet together, unless that hurts. Inhale, arms up overhead, palms to the ceiling. Dive forward to your forward fold. Drop the head forward. Inhale, lift up, look forward. Flat back, and your half forward fold. Exhale, take the left leg back, come to lunge. 3 breaths here. Deep inhale. Exhale, fully. Again, make sure the back leg is straight. Front knee over ankle. Exhale, 2. Breathe in. And exhale. Inhale now, the right leg back, come to a plank. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhale to cobra. 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. Deep inhale. Exhale, 2. Come up a little bit higher if that works for you. Remember, elbows around at the sides of the waist. Maybe that means coming a little lower. Inhale now, rising up. Take your hips back. Toes go under and straighten those legs for downward dog. Exhaling fully. Inhale to lift the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee and rotate. Open to the side. 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more deep inhale. Breathe those lungs. Inhale to straighten that leg. Exhale, left foot forward between the hands. Inhale, right foot forward, forward fold. Exhale fully. Round up slowly. Once you're all the way up, bring arms up overhead, palms to the ceiling, and let's stay here for a moment. Breathe fully. Feel those shoulders, maybe open the chest a little bit, take them back. And now palm center, undulating mudra. All right. Let us next, again, come to the front of the mat. And inhale, arms overhead, hook thumbs. Take a back bend as you may choose. Don't overextend, but find where that range is. And then as you exhale, come forward. Take your hands interlaced behind the hips. Straighten the elbows and lift those hands up to the ceiling as you come to your forward fold. Inhale now, take the hands down to the mat. Walk or jump back to a plank position. Coming down from here, flowing through, you always end at dog. You have a choice of knees, chest, and chin in cobra or chaturanga and upward dog as you flow through to your down dog. Inhale the right leg into the air. Exhale. Coming to warrior one, bring the right foot forward between the hands. Left heel down at an angle. Come standing. Align the hips to the front of your room. Front of the mat. And as you're comfortable, arms go in the air. Now, how far down you go is a matter of balance. Warrior one is really not an easy posture to have that full sense of stability. Make sure the outside of the back foot is firmly on the mat. 2 more breaths here. And now bring your palms together, exhale coming down. And we're going to do revolve side angle. So it means come forward with the torso, palms still together. Bring your left elbow to the outside of the right knee. If that's not working, straighten the arms and just slide down and hold where it works for you. If you're comfortable doing so, press the palms, lift the right shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full breath. Full exhale. And now as you inhale, you're going to rise up and twist again, going back. Now taking your left arm to the back of the room and right arm to the front. Open the hips to the long edge of the mat. That is, take your back foot at a 90-degree angle. And look over that front arm in warrior 2. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Exhale, 2. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhaling now, straighten the front leg. Reach over that front hip. And then angle down, hand to shin, or to the floor, or to a block. Try to have the alignment be flat to the side of the room, that is aligned with the spine. Shoulders straight up. Look downward unless you're comfortable looking at the top hand. Let's do 2 more full breaths here. And now bend the knee. And back up to warrior 2. And exhale to reverse warrior, left hand to left thigh, right palm to the back of the room. Coming forward again now, extended side angle. Bend the front knee fully. Lay the forearm centered on that front knee and swing that left arm forward, palm towards the floor in front. You're going to stay here for a while. So again, options are you can use a block. You can have a hand on the inside of that front foot or on the outside. Try to have a straight line from your back heel to your fingers in front. And again, you want to feel weight even on both feet. That's a big trick. Let's move the top arm now. Exhale, bring that hand down. Take it up and back and bring forward. Inhaling here. Let's do it a second time. Exhale, let that hand come down. Take it back and bring it back forward. Inhale now, rise up. From warrior two. Now again, straighten the front leg. Interlace fingers behind the hips. Move that back foot forward. Center over the straight leg in front. Exhale, come down. Hands to the ceiling. Full breath. Straight elbows, lift the arms further if you can. Have shoulders at the same height. One more deep breath. Exhaling, fully bend your front knee. Take your hands to the mat inside the front foot. Come up on your back toes, slide that foot back. Move that right foot out farther if that works for you in lizard. And again, use props if that helps. Come down to elbows. Another option, back knee to the mat. All right, let's inhale, come back on the hands. Right leg goes back and side plank. Toes to center with top leg on, left leg on top, or right knee to the mat. Side stretch, bring that top arm up and over, or straight up. Actually, straight up is standard. Keep that breath going. 2 more breaths. Full exhale. Deep inhale. And now bring that left hand, come down. As you exhale, drop the knees. Come back to extended child. 3 full breaths here. Inhale, rise back up. Taking hands forward and toes under, come to your downward dog. Inhaling fully. On your exhale, walk or jump forward to a forward fold. Exhale fully. Inhale, rise up slowly, hook thumbs. Take a back bend if you wish. Full inhale. And exhale, palm center. Stay here for 3 breaths. Resting the arms. Again, check in with what you're feeling. With palms forward and shoulders back in Tadasana. Inhale, arms up, hook thumbs, back bend as you choose. Exhale, coming forward. In your forward fold, hands interlace behind the hips. Straighten the elbows. Lift those hands up to the ceiling. And inhaling, hands to the mat. Exhale, walk or jump back to plank. Flowing through as you choose. Inhale fully. Exhale to lower down. Knees chest in or chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, hips up or downward dog. Inhaling, left leg into the air. Let's come forward with that foot and right heel down at a 45-degree angle. Come standing for Warrior one. 3 breaths. Inhale, arms up. Full exhale. Relax the shoulders, lift the chest. Again, feel the back outside of the right heel, the foot behind you, same weight as the front foot. And now on your exhale, angle the torso forward, lower the arms, bringing palms together for revolve side angle. Again, if it's challenging, maybe keep the arms straight and just come down on the outside of the left leg. Or with arms, elbows bent, bring that elbow to the left knee and press and lift up. Now there are variations here too. You could potentially take your right palm all the way to the outside of your left foot and lift your left arm up. But that might not be the best balance for you. Do what works. One more deep breath. And full exhale. As you inhale, rise up and rotate back. Right arm goes to the back of the room, left arm forward, open to the side. And take care that the front knee is over the ankle. Full exhale. Full inhale. Exhaling now. Inhale for reverse warrior, right hand to right thigh, left palm to the back. And then come forward. Straighten that front leg. Reach forward over that front hip. Angle down. Hand on shin or on floor or on block. Open the chest to the side. Align everything towards the front of the room with the spine. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. 3 more breaths. And fully exhale, bend that front knee to rise back to your warrior 2. Right, now take the hands interlaced behind the hips and straighten that front leg. Move the back foot as you need to center over the straight leg in front. Exhale, come forward, forehead to shin, hands high in the air. Deep inhale. Exhale 2. Full inhale. Full exhale. Oh, you know what I didn't have? I didn't have you do extended side angles. So come back up vertical, bend that front knee. And let's go to reverse warrior. Take your right hand to right thigh. And now come forward. Again, centering the forearm on the front knee or taking the hand to the floor on either side. Maybe use a block. Lift that right arm up. Bring it forward, palm towards the floor in front. Deep inhale now. And exhale, lower that right arm, bring it down, take it back, lift it back up and forward. Inhaling fully. On your exhale, circle that hand again, take it down, take it back, take it up. And now on next inhale, rise up. Bend that front knee and take the hands to the mat inside the front foot. Come up on your back toes and slide it back. Preparing for lizard, move around a little bit, get a prop if you need it. And as you exhale, come down to elbows. Breathe in. Exhale 1. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. Inhale to rise. Taking the left leg back, prepare for side plank, either with left knee down or toes that foot center or toward center, right leg on top. Inhale to open up. Exhale, one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full inhale. Exhale, right hand down. Drop the knees. Sit back. Again, 3 breaths, extended child. All right, rising up now, hands slide forward, and toes under. Lift those hips for downward dog. And inhaling fully on it, exhale, walk or jump to the forward fold. Full exhale here. As you inhale, hook thumbs, and rising up, take a back bend that works for you. Exhale, palm center, Anjali Mudra. All right. Balance is important. Find a prop, find a wall, find something that will allow you to have stability, because we're going to work on half moon and revolve half moon. So have it in front. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bring those hands down. And now inhale, lift your left leg up and straight back. Exhaling fully this time. Lift that left hand off the mat. Open up the chest to the side, toes and knee of that left leg towards the side. 3 breaths here. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Inhale that left hand down. Align yourself. Move your prop as needed so that your left hand is on the mat. You're still, right leg is straight. Left leg is lifted. Inhale now. Rotate, open the chest to the side. Right hand in the air. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right hand back down. Exhale, left leg back to the mat. All right. Next inhale, right leg moves parallel to the mat. And on your inhale, open up hips to the side, taking your right hand off the mat. As comfortable, right hand goes in the air. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, lower that hand. Keep the leg in the air. Move the prop if you need to for your right hand. And revolve triangle, or revolve half moon. Inhale now, lift that left shoulder. Open to the side. Exhale, 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more deep inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, left hand back. Exhale, lower right foot. Bend your knees, set the prop aside. If you're using, inhale, rise back up to standing. All right. facing the long edge of your mat. Now take your feet wide. Prasarita. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bend at the hips, coming all the way down, palms to the floor in front. Shoulders over hands, forward a bit from the feet. So having the hands on the back edge of the other log end. Feet on the back side, hands on the front. And now on your exhale, drop the head fully and let's hang for a bit. 3 breaths. Inhale fully. Drop the head fully, elbows bend down towards center. Exhale 2. Deep inhale. Exhale 3. Now come back up with straight arms. Staying here for a moment, let's just explore a little bit. Lift your right hip up and over. Don't go too far. Don't cause any consternation inside there. Feel the inner flexors. Come back to center. And inhale now, lift your left hip up. Feeling the stretch, perhaps in the inside of the right thigh. Maybe in the hips. And let's do that a second time. Come back to center. Inhale, lift the right hip. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lift the left hip. Exhale, come back. All right, so now we're going to do a side twist. Take your left hand forward. Drop the head fully. Look under your left arm and take your right hand to the outside of the left leg. Slide that hand down as far as you reasonably can. Maybe you can get to the foot. Looking left. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Breathe out. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, come back, hands forward. And now for the other side. I'm going to turn around in case that's needed. For folks, right hand forward now. Drop the head, looking under the right arm. Take your left hand to the outside of the right leg. Slide it down as far as you reasonably can. And full breath. Exhale 1. Deep inhale. Remember the bandhas. Tighten those muscles. Exhale fully. Inhale fully. And exhale fully. Take your hands forward. And now walk the feet together slowly, or if you like, actually jumping at this point doesn't work. Come to seated. Jhana Sushasana, haven't done this full stretch for a bit. Starting Dandasana, that is seated with legs straight in the front, feet hip width apart, palms on the mat. Feel your feet. Heels are on the floor, not back of the calves, maybe back of the thighs, and sit bones on the mat. Now let's bend the right knee. Bring it up. Bring it in towards the glutes. Angle that knee out to the side and bring the foot against the left thigh. Now centering over the straight leg, bring your chest forward, arms up. Inhaling fully, bring the chest forward more, and then come all the way down, grasping foot or ankle wherever you can reach. This is a place where if you're challenged, a strap or tie, any kind of belt may be useful. 2 more full breaths here. Full exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. And now on your inhale, rise up slowly. Take your right hand behind you, straight behind the hips. And flattening the front foot, angle it inwards, press the right knee, rise up. And take your left arm up and over for a side stretch. Full exhale. Deep inhale. Full exhale. And inhale. Slowly lower. Come around facing forward. And again, now inhale arms up and exhale, come forward. Grasp where you will. Downward Siddhasana. Breathe in. On your exhale, maybe you take it a little bit farther. It doesn't necessarily help to push and a stretch, but you want to find where your edge is. You don't want to stay there very long. It's better to be at a 95% stretch than to go to the edge all the time. And now let's inhale to rise. Switching legs, both legs straight. Bend your left knee. Bring it in towards the glutes and angle that knee towards the side. Bring the foot against the inside of the right thigh. Feel both sit bones, sit tall, lift the arms, inhale fully. Bring the chest forward. And now deep inhale. Exhale, come all the way, chest forward and round down. Grasp where you will. Breathe in. Exhale, one. Full inhale. Full exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, now rise up. Left hand all the way centered behind you. Angle that front foot flat and press the left knee. Come up, come over. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Breathe in. Lift up. Full exhale. Inhale now as you slowly lower, coming back forward and center. Again, inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, come forward. Full breath. Deep inhale. Exhale, two. One more full breath. Full exhale. Inhale, rise back up. Straighten the legs. And now we're going to do reverse table. Bend both knees. Bring the feet in. Take your hands behind you so that the hands will be under the shoulders. When you inhale, lift up. Straight line, shoulders to knees. Exhale, one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Take one more deep inhale, lifting the hips higher as you're capable. And on your exhale, very slowly lower those hips back to the mat. It's time now for an inversion of your choice. If you're practicing shoulder stand and are comfortable doing that, or headstand or forearm balance, or a number of other things, upward facing both. Those are all options. The options I'm comfortable with folks trying when I can't see them is one, take a block or something perhaps under your hips, or if you're comfortable doing so, legs straight up in the air in any case, and just focus on breathing. Or bridge posture, which I'll lead. Feet in close to the glutes, palms down beside the hips. Inhale fully. Exhale, lift up. Roll the hips forward, lower back flattens. Come up to the point, straight line, shoulders through hips to knees. To stay here and hold it. Another option is, if you like, and you can, have elbows straight and release the fingers underneath the hips. Pressing the shoulder blades closer together and down to lift the chest a bit more. Deep breathing. And if there are other options in bridge that you want to employ, that's fine too. If the hands are underneath the hips, take them out to the side, inhaling fully. Exhale, articulate that spine, rounding down slowly. Come down to the point where the low back is flat. And if you're doing legs up the wall, bend the knees and bring the feet to the mat, lifting hips to remove whatever prop you may have. And lying on your back with knees bent, arms out at the sides, bring your right ankle up and over onto the left knee. Inhaling fully. Exhale, roll onto the left hip, bringing knee and right foot to the floor. Turn your head to the right. 3 full breaths here. Try to keep the right knee towards the ceiling. Use your left hand if you like. One more full breath. Full complete exhale. Inhale to roll back to center. Taking your right foot to the floor now. Inhale, lift the left leg, ankle to knee. Exhale, press that knee out just a little bit. Have the right foot in closely if you can. Inhaling fully now, both arms in T formation. Exhale, come over on the right hip. Left foot to the floor. Left knee towards the ceiling. 3 full breaths. Exhaling fully. Inhale, roll to center. Taking left foot back to the mat. Draw both knees in. Stretch. And any other stretch that you feel you wish for today's session, because it's now time to prepare and go into our Shavasana sequence, which means lying flat and lying still, arms up beside the hips, eyes closed. Let yourself feel the mat. Let yourself feel your breath. Relax and let that body melt into the mat, inhaling fully. And letting the body now take care of itself. Let it breathe. Let it just lie there. Assimilate what has happened to it. And focus the mind on one thing. Maybe thinking of an light behind the eyes. Maybe just listening to music or listening to the birds outside. If you find the mind coming up with things to think about, set those thoughts aside. Just focus on one thing.
Now begin to bring attention back to the body. Notice what you're feeling. Notice the breath. And begin stretching as you wish. Toes, fingers, wrists, ankles. Arms overhead if you choose. Any stretch that you like. If your body's asking for, now's the time. When you're ready, lift your thighs straight up and down. Bring your arms over, roll onto your right side. Now come over all the way and rest briefly here. And now as comfortable, come to a seated position. Spine straight, eyes closed. Spending a moment pondering practice. Remembering what it is that brings you to yoga. Seeking grace, seeking that point within where you're not discomforted by yourself or by others. Requires a lot of depth in one's own personal emotions to recognize we often take things personally that really were not intended and don't need to be taken that way. All of those challenges, the more we're aware of them, the better we can manage and the better we can achieve whatever goals we have. I bow to the light within. Namaste.